Hello, everyone. How's everyone doing today? Welcome back to another summer edition podcast of the Running Club at UC Riverside episode. I hope everyone's doing well. I'm your host, Daniel Yang, President of Running Club. My co-host, Thomas Kawase, Vice President of Running Club.
Yep.
Today we have a very special guest from West High UCSC Cross Country Track and Field, Abby Klein. Abby is the 2017 Association of Division III Independence Cross Country First Team. In 2009, she raced in the ACAA Championships held at Mills. In 2018 cross country, she made her debut at the with UC Santa Cruz at NDNU Argonaut Invitational Running. She's named the 2017 Association of Division III Independence Cross Country All Conference First Team, and in high school, she's won several league championships and competed in West Torrance High School. So thank you so much for being with us.
Wow, you guys really did your research. That's pretty crazy. I don't even know that much stuff. Wow.
I forgot where we found it.
Probably I'm just
Google.
on Google. Yeah.
Google, yeah.
All right. So for my first question, our last two guests, we had someone who was a college coach,
Uh-huh.
and he said like that it's like super different coaching a college coach because like everyone's already like motivated to run, and like a big part of being a high school coach is like motivating people to run.
Yeah, just getting people to want to
Yeah.
participate.
So I was wondering like how do you feel like what's like the big difference between a college team and a high school team? Because like I feel like everyone's already or is everyone already a runner too? Like
So I think there's definitely a big difference between high school and college, but also D3. The reputation of a D3 team is that there's not a lot of funding, and the reputation is that like the kids aren't as dedicated, which is not true. Not true. Want to get rid of that stigma.
I feel like most people that run aren't doing it because like they need to make money or like.
But also because D3 like there's no scholarship money involved, there are a lot more teammates that I have had that have been like kicked off because their motivation isn't there. And like I think that just something has to do with just the UCSC team.
Do you think that happens often with like
I think so. I don't know about D3, but also as you like go further up in your college career as a runner, sometimes you kind of you're more exposed to like academics and all these other things that you want to do with your life, and then running kind of takes a back seat, and then it's just really up to you to make time for that still. And like the requirements to be part of the team in college, like there's so much more time, and just because you're at practice 2 hours a day, like they want you to dedicate your life to it the other 22 hours of the day also. And there's that expectation, otherwise you're not going to get better. And a lot of people get really frustrated because they don't seem to be getting better. They're not getting better. It's because it's not like the lifestyle. When you're in high school, you're doing so many other things. When you go to college, like you need to make that your lifestyle.
Yeah, because I feel like it's like it must be tough training in high school to college, because I hear college is like it's like
so different.
It's more serious.
So different. And the coaches, like, not saying that high school coaches aren't qualified. They're definitely qualified and they're awesome. Like Coach Rudin is great. But college coaches, the prestige that is associated with them is usually way greater. Like my college coach right now, shout out to Coach David Kletch. He went to U of O and was a decathlete, and his best friend was an Olympian. Ashton Eaton was like, yeah, like these people are crazy. The times, like the things they're doing, it's like celebrity status a little bit more. So it's a little bit intimidating, and they've seen a lot more and they're more experienced, so they have a better idea of how to coach people.
I see.
But also I feel like sometimes with high school coaches, there's like a one approach works for all kind of thing. Mm-hmm. And for college, there's more room for the athletes to say, hey, like this doesn't really work for me. I know it works for me. So you kind of have to do your own self coaching in addition to like using what the coaches are offering for you.
I see. Like,
especially because we're not on scholarship. There's no money at D3,
Yeah.
so it's just up to us to get better.
How do you think, like, do you stay motivated, or like college students stay motivated? Because like I feel like for me, like, time would be a big thing. Like, I'd be like,
Yeah,
it takes a lot of time, and
but
you
we
have to
have
do the
priority
schoolwork too.
enrollment.
Oh yeah,
So
that's
like
true.
that's another motivation to
Yeah.
get the priority enrollment is super impacted. So to get classes, it's nice, but just like having that community. Some people like to be a part of sororities, and you know, some people like to be part of like chess club or I don't know, other things. Like this is my quote unquote sorority and like group. When you go to college, it's really hard to
Yeah.
find a group of people to be friends with, and when you have like a group of people that are just kind of supposed to help you out, it's really easy to just get really comfortable and just stay with them. So if I were to leave the team, it's like, I don't know, like who do I talk to? I'm pretty social, but like, I don't know.
But
If there's a
I feel
group of
like,
people that you're already in part of all the routine, you're already invited to all the things they do.
yeah, and I feel like runners are chill too. Like,
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah,
if we're both into running, it's like we already have some
runners.
weird connection.
Oh yeah, I feel runners are like maybe this is crazy, but I think there's like a certain personality type that is drawn to crazy running, and people like each other more when they're doing those things.
Yeah, I haven't really met like that many or I don't think I've met like an asshole that's like
No,
joined running club.
I don't think I have. There are no like assholes on my team. Everybody's really nice, and all the people at the meets are pretty nice too.
Yeah.
It's like common bond between pain, I guess.
You have to sacrifice your social life.
Yeah, you do. I keep cutting off pieces of it every time I go on a long run.
What do you like better about like high school running or college running?
Oh, I definitely like college running better. High school running was like, you don't really identify yourself so much as a runner. It's just a part of your life. That's like another extracurricular activity you do.
Mhm.
But now I like I would have an identity crisis if like I couldn't run anymore. And in high school, if that happened, I'd be like, whatever. I'm fine. I'll find something else. But now, like doing it for such a long time, and the health benefits, and I think it's so good.
Just all the mental
all
benefits.
the men, like everything. Like it's the best
Yeah.
form of therapy. Like there's nothing better that I don't think I could do. I think I would be a little bit too much of a crazy person. I'm already a crazy person, but like I think running like it really tones it down.
How is it like traveling with the team? Like you like
Oh, they're crazy people.
crazy?
They're crazy people. we don't have a lot of money. That's another thing is we are a D3 program, but we're at UC. We still compete against D1 and D2 programs because like we're in a conference, but our conference is mostly East Coast schools, and they all suck. No offense to them.
Wait,
But
so
yeah, they're not very good.
Have you gone to
No,
compete
we
in the
don't
East Coast then?
travel because we don't have any funding. We're not going to get on a plane or anything. But the races we go to, like we still compete against the D1 and the D2 schools, but we're for whatever reason thought to be like subpar. So there's the huge problem with like I don't know, thinking that the D3 schools aren't as good or the talent pool is not as large. But I definitely like it deters people from wanting to go to a school for running if there's like not going to be any money associated with it.
Yeah, that must be tough because I know like a lot of D1 schools probably like travel like
Oh yeah, I bet.
consistently. And
even the other sports at the school, like it's the track and field and the cross country team that is not as funded as the other sports.
Damn.
So like the volleyball team, the basketball team, like they're traveling all over the place. We just don't do that. We don't have the money, which is ridiculous. But also we are like a low risk sport and may have the potential possibility of like practicing when the other sports can't do that. So right now for COVID.
Like, how are you able to manage school and cross country? Like,
oh, I would get up way too late every day if I wasn't running. I feel like it literally gives me time back on my life. Because we have practice every day at 7:30 in the morning.
Dude,
and like it makes it easy you can have class at 9:20 and you can be done with your school day by noon. And then you have time for work and other things. And otherwise I'd be getting up probably like 8:30 or 9. And that's like by that point I'm already done running. It's still like early, I guess.
But are you like a really morning person? Or I mean, you must be now, right? Like
I think I really enjoy my mornings. Otherwise you get half your day. Dude. You get half as much done. Like it makes me very productive.
Yeah, that's true. Because I wake up at 10. and like
Isn't it hot already over there by that point?
Yeah.
In Riverside?
Oh, and definitely in Riverside.
Full hot in Southern California right now.
I mean, I went back for a week and it was super humid. And I was like, oh boy, I got to be getting up earlier.
But for running club, we run at 5:30, like in the afternoon.
Oh, really? Because
So
I
it
don't know
starts
if you
getting
can,
dark.
I'll show you outside in Santa Cruz. It's pretty cloudy.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice for
Yeah.
running.
It's nice for running, but it's hard for motivating to get out of bed to run. So I have teammates that actually live around the block from me that we're able to run together still,
Oh yeah, that's
which is really nice.
So yeah, it must be nice having a team to run with. Like,
oh yeah, like if I did not have a team, I'm sure you guys feel the same way. Like if you hadn't found some kind of community to run with, it would be a lot harder to stay motivated.
Yeah, like, fuck. All right, so should we move on to the final segment of the show?
Still got a little bit of time, so I want to. I want to know, like, how did you kind of like? What's your story about running? Like, how'd you get into it? Was it like earlier on, like when your childhood, or later in high school or middle school?
I don't know. I always feel like I was always very athletic when I was in elementary school, and I got into playing AYSO soccer. And then I don't know. I always do like the elementary school track meets, but that wasn't, obviously not very serious. And then I went to high school, and I didn't run cross my freshman year. I was in marching band, so I couldn't enough time for that.
Oh,
but then
you
I
didn't
got
do it freshman year?
No, I didn't run. I didn't run
wow.
cross freshman year, and then I started doing distance track. I just went straight into distance track for my freshman year, and that's it. Been part of it ever since.
Dang. Wait, so you did it sophomore year?
Yeah.
Oh wow. Dang. And then just been with it forever since.
Yeah, just since then. Never stopped. And I also think my highest mileage weeks have been from the West High program.
Really? Yeah.
Like Big Bear week? Oof.
Was that like almost 50? Something like that?
Oh, that was definitely more. I think that was definitely more than 50. UCSC is a low mileage program, and I really do believe that high mileage is the way to go. But some people it's hard to make people run far if they don't want to. If it's a D3 program, you can't make people do that, and so it's easier to just not make them run very far because then they don't lose the motivation. But reality is you see the results like 6 months later, so you need to start putting in the mileage.
Yeah, it's all about that mileage. Like, what would you say your mileage is at right now, or like during the season?
When I started going to UCSC, I was exposed to like also cross training as another outlet for getting in like more miles. So like you count every 12 minutes on the bike as another mile. Something like that. And I think my average mileage for during season would probably be about 45, which is not very high. But a lot of the girls don't even break 38.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and I think that is a problem.
Dang, but is it because like you guys do a lot of speed workouts or
no?
No,
we don't.
Just
I think it's like most of our mileage comes from our workouts. So like a standard Wednesday, Saturday workout would be like 10 miles about. And then like a Sunday long run usually doesn't even get to be as long as a Saturday workout.
Like 8 miles.
Yeah, it's like 8 plus, but 10 below.
Dang. That's not even.
Yeah.
That's kind of what.
That's not.
Yeah, I was doing about like 35, like right before the marathon.
Right before the marathon? That's
like,
not enough.
Not like no.
What?
Yeah, it might not be enough, but yeah, I'm gonna do a little bit more next time.
Sounds like a good idea.
Yeah.
I mean, what was the longest long run you had done before?
Like 13.
It's kind of a stretch.
Yeah, I stretched it. I know, but yeah, next time I know. No, I need to do more like speed workouts because that's what I always like.
Oh, speed!
Do.
I definitely think pickups, just doing like pickups on long runs is the way to go.
What's a pickup?
Like, oh, you'll be on a long run and you'll say, hey, I'm just gonna do 2 minutes at 6 flat pace or something, and then I'm gonna do a minute off, and then I'll try to get at least like a couple of these 2-minute pickups in, like the pickups. make a big difference, because like that's just getting your turnover going. And if you're not going to do like tempos, and right now it's hard to motivate to do tempos and like workouts structured like that.
Yeah.
So to just do some pickups, like something to get your legs moving, to get some kind of speed and turnover.
Yeah, because speed is like the hardest for me to like
get
motivated.
Speed's hard. That's why I'm not like an 800 runner. Oh boy, I don't even think I could keep up with them for like 200 meters.
Wait, what are you doing what event are you doing in track?
I run the 5K, and my coach is thinking about having me run the 10K this year. So but we shall see what happens.
How is it running
That's a while away.
Laps? Like,
it's not bad.
It's not bad.
No, it just goes by. Like, I think the toughest part about it is just staying focused mentally. And just,
it's definitely a different mentality, like tracking cross country. And
then the 1500, because there's no 16, there's no mile. The 1500 is, even though it's 100 meters less, it's like a totally different race. It's crazy. You start on a straightaway, and then you end where you normally, where you otherwise would start in a 1600.
Yeah, just cut out 100 meters.
But it's crazy. People are like sprinting.
Gee, that kind of sucks. I'd rather just do
it hurts so bad. Yeah.
All right, so I think we'll just move on to the final segment now. This is our final kick. This is the last segment of the show. We're gonna add 10 speed round questions. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. What is your favorite running event?
5K. No, 6K from cross country.
All right. What shoe do you run in?
Right now I run in the New Balance. Let me check the brand. I know I'm horrible. What kind of runner am I? I don't know the exact brand of my shoe. Oh, the 870s. And I've been wearing these for months, like a year. This is my like fifth pair.
Oh, okay. You've been switching it out there.
Yeah. I used to run Hoka's, but didn't like them.
Yeah, I don't like Hoka's. I feel like the
drops too low.
All right. So do you prefer hot or cold?
Cold for running?
Yeah, sure, for running.
Yeah. Who would love to run in 80-degree weather?
Yeah, I can't do that.
Only crazy people.
On my rest days, I like to
surf.
Which coach do you want to give a shout out to?
Coach David Kletch.
And what book would you recommend?
I would recommend Becoming by Michelle Obama.
Nice. Do you prefer the
also
mile?
Running with the Buffaloes.
Oh yeah, Jordan said that too.
Yeah.
Dang, I might actually have to find that book now.
Yeah, I have it. If you want to read it.
All right. Yeah, maybe, honestly. All right. Do you prefer the mile or 5K?
Oh, the 5K.
Have you ever done a marathon?
No, I have yet to.
All right. And this is the last question. What's your favorite breakfast?
Oatmeal.
Oatmeal. That's nice.
It's just easy.
Yeah, I haven't had oatmeal in a while.
I have oatmeal every day. Just
every day.
It's there. Yeah, it's there. It's easy.
I mean, yeah, it's easy, right? You just microwave it, or?
I put it on the stovetop. Steel-cut oats.
Nice.
Do you put any like cinnamon or any raisins or anything like that on top? No, it's simple.
Thanks, straight up.
Sometimes I put peanut butter.
Oh.
Okay, nice. So, usually we end with like a quote, but like, do you have any like last piece of advice, Abby, for like our viewers?
Just for like a running club member or like someone who might be getting
make sure you drink water. I know this sounds stupid, but a lot of people just don't drink water. Like you got to be drinking at least half your body weight in ounces of water a day. You got to do it.
Yeah. What is it like? Otherwise, our body's like 60% water, something like that.
I think it's more. I bet like some people just don't drink. Some people just don't drink water. I also don't drink enough water, but like water is good for you for a reason. So you should drink more of it. Also, caffeine. That boost you get from caffeine, that's real. As caffeine before races, yes, like do it. Goose.
Yes. For races?
Yes.
Do you know, sometimes caffeine? I feel like my heart is just pumping out of my chest though.
I mean, maybe you're taking too much caffeine, like.
Okay.
But I'm like
yeah, I'll
caffeine,
lower it a bit.
Like I think there's like it says something like a 4% boost or a 10 something. There's research or something like caffeine makes a difference. Maybe it's placebo or some kind of placebo too, but it does help.
I feel like it should work. I don't know. When I've taken it though, it's scared me because I feel like my heart was just like.
Maybe you're just really sensitive to caffeine.
Yeah, that could be it too. I popped a whole 5 hours, so I was like,
ooh, no, I'm talking about just like one of those cliff, like the cubes,
there's like caffeine
something like
cubes.
that. Yeah, they're just like 15 mg. You don't need like 500. Then your heart might pop out of your
Yeah.
chest. That's
Alright.
not good.
That sounds good. I'll consider that for the next time because I'm thinking about
Before
doing
runs, I do it for
yeah.
every run.
Oh, for runs.
Every
Okay.
run,
Like a long run or
workouts.
something.
Yeah, caffeine. Also eating something before
Oh yeah. Or
makes
like
a big
just a little
difference.
thing,
Yeah.
like half a banana.
I don't like bananas. I know. I know people like preach about bananas for running, but ugh. I just vomit them up halfway through.
No, it's the most clutch fruit.
Ugh.
Anyways, so like you said, hydration is key. I actually was like doing some digital marketing about water, and
What's your major?
make sure make sure you drink
We're
like
both
12
business.
to 14 cups of water at least. Like that's like how much hydration everyone should be getting. So.
And also for running, I feel like it's a lifestyle. Like if you're sedentary outside of running, the best athletes aren't people who sit on the couch and don't do anything outside. Like those are the people who like go on bike rides and go on walks and like have other active hobbies, not just like they run and then they just sleep the rest of the day. Like that's not what's going to make you better.
Yeah. Got to be active, staying active. Obviously.
And it's easier to keep running when you're committed to it too.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's all the time we have. Thank you so much for being on the show. Thank you
Thanks for having me, guys.
Yeah, thanks for coming, Abby.
Thank you. And make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel, follow our Facebook,
I definitely
Instagram.
will.
Join us on Strava. You and like all our guests.
For the viewers,
yeah.
Yeah, everybody follow me on Strava.
Yeah.
Abby Klein.
Follow Abby on Strava. Follow her on Instagram and everything. Like
yeah. But thank you so much for everyone for watching and have a wonderful day. Thank you.
All right, peace.
Bye.
Hello, Running Club at UC Riverside fans. Daniel Yang here, president of Running Club. If you like that video that you just watched, smash that like button down below. If you'd like to see more podcast episodes and creative content, remember to hit that subscribe button right here. Thank you so much for watching.